It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchenland USA, Advanced Car Care Center, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, everybody. Good morning to you on Friday. We made it to the weekend, and that is fantastic. Feels like a long week, but we're going to wrap it up with some news here. And we got a lot of weekend events to tell you about, too.
All right. It is back to the drawing board in Missouri regarding ballot language for a possible constitutional amendment that would ban most abortions in the state again. This after voters just voted for most abortions 1 year ago. Prior to November 2024, nearly all abortions were illegal in Missouri, but voters changed that. So now a judge ruled that Secretary of State Denny Hoskins needs to rewrite the ballot language for this proposed amendment, saying that the way he wrote it is, quote, insufficient and unfair and must be revised. Hoskins, he says, failed to say that voters had approved abortions last year.
All right. This is a strange story and a little bit concerning, to be honest with you. Conservation agents are certainly concerned about it. 150 invasive Chinese snails showed up in a lake in mid-Missouri. Agents collected 150 specimens from a lake in Marshall, Missouri, after a citizen found some and reported them. The Chinese mystery snails, as they're called, reproduce very rapidly. Conservation agents say they invade fresh water. They've been found in at least 11 other Missouri counties, so that's not good news. The Chinese mystery snails also carry diseases that can affect humans as well. So, got a lot working against them, to be honest with you. That's why we don't want them in our lakes, but now they've been found in 12 Missouri lakes, and there's no explanation about how they got there, but they don't happen naturally.
Strange. It's like the mussels. Remember those when those invasive species? You had to clean your boat, which I think is still the advice, by the way. You got to clean the bottom of your boat before you take it anywhere.
Right.
All right. A bridge east of Buffalo on East Main Street, north of Highway 32, is closed. Emergency managers there say it is due to safety concerns. The Greasy Creek Bridge, as it's called, says drivers can expect the closure for at least a month. Interesting.
Right.
The Gillioz Center for Arts and Entertainment is teaming up with Hammons Field. They want to start bringing concerts to Hammons Field. How about that? As soon as next year. Ticketing would remain with the Springfield Cardinals. The concert series at Hammons comes as the Gillioz also announced a collaboration with the History Museum on the Square, which owns Fox Theater in downtown, to manage programming at the historic venue. The director at the Gillioz will lead a team that will manage programming at the Fox as well as at Hammons Field, which, by the way, seats 8,000 people. All those involved believe, I think he called it a win-win-win, because they want to make Springfield an arts and entertainment hub and destination. And they believe that this is all part of that. No word yet on who might be playing at those concerts.
Well, it's a neat idea. The Gillioz is run well and seems to get in some decent sized concerts there. I think they've got I don't know how many they seat there, but 8,000 would be considerably more. It's an outdoor venue.
They see like 1,500.
Yeah, something like that. Less than
Something like
2,000.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see how that turns out. The Gillioz is doing a lot of work around here. General Mills, meanwhile, is closing 2 big manufacturing facilities in Joplin, so nearby, and also one up in St. Charles, right outside St. Louis. The company says it's trying to improve the supply chain, so they're closing 3 of these things down. The 2 plants in Joplin make pet food. The production at Joplin facilities will end in July of next year, so the workers have some time. We don't know exactly how many of the workers will be impacted, but we do know that if employees want to work somewhere else inside General Mills, then they'll have the opportunity to do that at another plant, perhaps. There's more to come on that because this announcement was just made for Joplin and for St. Charles. And with that news, there's also this. Local unemployment rate around our area went down in August. So we're talking the rate from the counties that include Greene, Christian, Dallas, Polk, and Webster counties, all the bigger counties right around Springfield, had an August unemployment rate of 4.2, which was down slightly from 4.3 in July. And the statewide unemployment rate mirrored that and also went down slightly.
Okay. All right. We have lots of events happening this weekend. Now that we are finally to the weekend, tonight and tomorrow, it is Pumpkin Days in Republic. That's always a huge one. It's been going on forever there at J.R. Martin Park. Should be a great time. Tractor pool, live music, pet parade. Always so much fun. Also, the Ozark Craft Fair is today through Sunday.
That's big.
This is my mom. I need to take her. She doesn't even know it's happening, probably. She might or might not be watching Around the Ozarks, but
it's her favorite event, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, I might take her. I might do that. Man, I wish that both girls were going to be around this weekend, but only one of the two. But that's down in Ozark. That is at the Finley River Park. You are familiar with that. They have, all of the local homemade goodies, bakery stuff, fall, home decor, all sorts of, I don't know, just
crafts.
Everything that crafts. It's all crafts, which is right up my mom's alley.
Yep.
Another thing is the Ozark Fall Farm Fest happening at the fairgrounds. Admission is free for that event, as is parking. So that's fun for the Fall Farm Fest. What else? Moon City Festival on East Atlantic Street in Springfield. That is tomorrow, with local musicians, poets, storytellers, dancers. That's from 10 to 4. Lots more to tell you about too. Just go to aroundtheozarks.com, click on events, and you will see a host of things happening this weekend.
Yeah, the Rutledge Wilson Farm Park is having a harvest fest there. That's brought to you by our friends at the Springfield Greene County Park Board.
Yes, they are a sponsor of Around the Ozarks, by the way. We would not be here without them.
That's true. Every weekend in October. So that includes this weekend. There's a harvest fest at free admission. Kids love it. There's corn mazes, hay rides, horse rides. Remember when we took Caroline she was on the little pony there. We have a picture of her.
Yes.
At that very Farm Fest.
Yes. And us and then the Schiffner's kids. I have photo memories that pop up all the time of when their kids were tiny and our kids were tiny and they were in the cow train. It's like, the barrel turned on its side, painted like a cow on wheels.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
I do. Are you talking to me or the viewers?
I'm talking to you because
okay.
you remember the pictures.
I do.
They're adorable.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, so that is out at Rutledge Wilson Farm Park starting this weekend and running through the weekends in October. So there you go. Lots to do.
Going on.
Happy weekend, everybody. We made it.
Yep, it is festival season, so enjoy it. It's going to be sunny and warm, I think. You want to stay tuned for Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather Forecast. She'll take you through the weekend, and you can see what we have in store. But I think it's going to be, if you're out at the craft fair down in Ozark, it might be a little steamy, more steamy than they're used to for the fall craft
Better
fest.
than rainy. Than rainy.
That's true.
Okay. All right. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we do hope to see you back here on Monday morning.
See you.